When their son Jeremy was born with a rare but serious condition called Spinal Muscular Atrophy, or SMA, the love of one couple became their family's unshakable anchor. Today, they share how almost 30 miraculous years with their son taught them to hold fast to hope and to each other, with a legacy that's now lifting other SMA families. Here to tell us more are Sacramento's very own Wayne and Della Wagoner. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so Della, I wanted to start off with you. Your book, which we have right here, Life Happens, Keep Moving Forward, A Journey Through Life's Challenges, isn't just a memoir, it's also a lifeline. Can you tell us about it and the one message you hope leaps off the pages to families in similar battles today?
Well, the title itself, Life Happens, Keep Moving Forward, was something that our son Jeremy said to Wayne one day. And that was his thing, is like, you can't, life happens, you have to keep moving forward.
Yeah.
He knew that his life here wasn't very long, and he just always had a positive attitude. Mm-hmm. And so that helped us kind of deal with it. So what I hope that people get from this book is that it's a very devastating diagnosis to get, and it's very easy to give up. But you have to look at the whole picture, and you have a whole family.
Yeah. Can I ask you, for people who aren't familiar with SMA, what exactly is it?
Well, spinal muscle atrophy is a neuromuscular disease that actually affects the nerve, the neuron, the nerve cell that makes you be able to move and make muscles. And that happens in your spinal cord.
Wayne, I can imagine it was very tough to figure out the next steps after Jeremy was diagnosed. Can you talk a little bit about the role that your insurance played in supporting your son's care?
It was kind of lucky, really. With home health care, you're kind of on your own. But when we started out, we decided that we were progressive, that we were going to leave no stone unturned. Mm-hmm. So when we had a meeting with the insurance company in the hospital, my wife stuck a picture of our son in the middle of the conference room table, and she said, "This is who we're talking about." Mm. So that kind of started it. It was luck, mm-hmm. But what we really geared into was the fact that this should be the way it is always for everybody.
Earlier, you guys had mentioned with your marriage, for better or for worse. So how did you make sure to really stick on and power through all of this while this is happening?
Determination, the love. There's a lot of aspects involved with that, tell you the truth. She's a Texas girl. So
born and raised.
She has a backbone like no others. But also, we're just determined. I don't give up. I don't quit. We have a pretty big family, especially on her side. So we had the love of that family, and that helped. Yeah. Just the whole, it's a team, And of course, in the Army, I learned to work as a team, in particular. But it was a team effort, not only with the doctors and the family, but with the nurses, everybody that was involved. Mm-hmm. And you bring that source in. Yeah. And that really helps smooth things out a little bit.
I feel like it ties back into what you were saying earlier, Wayne, like that community, that team that makes a big impact. I want to talk about Jeremy, because I feel like it sounds like he lived a very fulfilling life in the time that he was here with us. Yes. I understand he had a love of music. Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh. And is it true that he also got to meet Ziggy Marley?
Yeah. And that was a feat in itself, because I would do anything for that kid. And so when I heard that he was coming to one of the Indian casinos, of course, I told Wayne, we got to get tickets. So we got tickets. But what he didn't know was that Mom, being the aggressive person I am, I got a hold of the entertainment manager at the casino. And I said, I've got these tickets, I've got this boy, and this is what he wants. And she goes, oh, well, Mr. Marley never does meet and greet. That's not possible. So I said, this is okay, we have to work on this. And so she did. It had his name on it. It said meet and greet Ziggy Marley. And his eyes just about fell out of his head. And his, because of his trach, he didn't have that much energy to speak. He couldn't speak for a long time, but he went, Ma, Ma, Ma. He could hardly get the words out. He goes, how did you do that? And I looked at him and I said, sweetheart, I would move mountains for you.
Oh, wow. Della and Wayne, thank you so much for sharing your story and for sharing Jeremy's story.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, and thank you for having us.
I hope it'll help other people. I really do.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to let them know where they can go for more information. You can purchase Life Happens, Keep Moving Forward, A Journey Through Life's Challenges at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, online, and wherever books are sold. August is also SMA Awareness Month. To get more educated about it and support research and care for those affected, you can visit curesma.org.